Hey, welcome to another episode of the Chronic OG Podcast. I'm your host, Smitty.
I'm that boy they call Big Tone. What's good, little bro?
What's good, Tone?
Good, man. Real good. Hey, we got a super deluxe special guest with us tonight. We've been knowing this brother for, let me see,
25, 35.
about 35, since ninth grade. So, like they say, it's a bird, it's a plane, it's Superman. Hey, Haru Carter.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, my man Haru, all three of us went to high school together, but just a little bit about Haru. Haru was a professional boxer. He retired undefeated. And he is a member of the Washington Boxing Professional Hall of Fame. And I think that's something to be said about that. He's a real good dude, real spiritual, and we happy to have you on. What's good, Haru?
What's good, Haru?
Ain't nothing going on but the mortgage.
You're talking to the wrong dude right there.
I know Tony got like 5 mortgages, yo. All that money he got, yo.
Hey, what side of town you live in now?
I'm in Upper Marlboro.
Oh, okay, cool. That's what's up. What's up? Rob's in Dumfries, and I'm in ATL, man. So,
okay.
What's going? Huh?
Where you at?
I'm in Atlanta.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
I was in California, the West Coast for since 2000.
Then Phoenix. Don't forget about Phoenix.
Went to Phoenix, then LA, then back to Phoenix, and then I just came to Atlanta in 2020.
Okay.
Matter of fact, I moved right in the middle of the pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah,
okay.
Right in the middle of the pandemic. So it's been almost 4 years now. It'll be 5 years next year, and then we moving again.
Wow.
We moving again next year. I don't know where yet, but Atlanta just not my cup of tea. Rob love it down here. Atlanta just not my cup of tea, man.
Yeah, I remember back in the day, everybody wanted to go to Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yep, everybody want to go to Atlanta.
Now everybody in Atlanta, so Buffett's like, fuck Atlanta.
Everybody trying to get the hell up out of here.
I know. Yeah.
Hey, so look, tonight's episode, since we got Haru on, one of my favorite sports is boxing. So I always lean on Haru when it comes to boxing questions. Who you think gonna win this fight? Why? This, that, and the other. Because I know it's not gonna just be, I think Floyd gonna win because that's my man. It's always a detailed explanation on why he think whoever's going to win is going to win, or whatever the question is. Now, we do have time to talk about Haney and Garcia. The advice that Haru gave me on that just didn't happen. I'm glad
I didn't bet nobody, huh?
I'm glad I didn't bet that fight.
Oh my God. I was so happy to bet on that fight, man.
Was you going to bet on it too?
No, I said I didn't. I was going to. I didn't get around to it. My wife was mad. She was like, because I done missed out on a couple of other joints where I was like, I knew the round all the way back to when Andy fought AJ. Remember?
Anthony Joshua and the Ruiz.
Yeah,
I knew it was going to happen. I missed out on so much money from the Spence fight. I knew that was going to happen.
Oh, I made a killing on that fight, bro.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
my bad. Go ahead.
No. Go ahead.
Oh, no, I was going to say, I didn't know it was going to happen in that fashion, though. I just figured, I knew he was going to beat him, but I didn't know it was going to happen like that. I'm talking about
I didn't know Bud was going to be, well, I guess it's because everybody said because he was drained, but I didn't know Bud was going to be that much stronger than Errol.
Yeah, he dominated him. I mean, he just
overmatched. It was one time when he pushed him off, I was like, oh, that's not a good sign, bro.
Right.
Because that's what, I mean, Bud not legitimate 147. I mean, he didn't start at 147, so you kind of anticipated that Spence was going to be a little stronger. But, he
was outclassed that night.
It was just, bro.
He was outclassed.
Nobody was beating Bud that night. But that's one of the, I got a potential fight I want to ask you about. We'll get into that. That's going to be part of the end, because one of the questions I'm going to ask you is, what are some of the realistic potential fights that you want to see? But that's going to be towards the end. So let's let's get it popping. First question for you. What's your take on the overall state of boxing, from everything to this person fighting this person, mandatory challengers, not really, Canelo or whoever not really fighting who they should be fighting, or the whole ducking thing. What's your take on that? And then what do you think some resolutions to some of the issues could be?
Okay, so so the ducking thing, that's the biggest thing. I mean, that's just so that's so ungladiator like. That's
Right.
that's not what this is supposed to be about. You know what I'm saying? Like I mean, the best supposed to fight the best. At the end of the day, like I heard, like this might go into some of the other questions, like that, right? I had a couple of people was saying maybe they think it's a setup. Everything kind of is conspiracy now, and I understand why sometimes. But still, they were saying maybe it's for a third fight. But I was just saying, my thoughts are that it's a better way to take a dive than that. This dude ain't taking no dive. I just don't believe that. Haney.
Oh,
No, that wasn't no damn dive. It's a better way to take a dive. Yeah, that. You know what I'm saying? But back what I was saying was that I best fight the best. You know what I'm saying? And it shouldn't be any ducking. I think maybe a solution would honestly be just to cut them belts down a little bit, and then yeah, man. I mean, I understand the money thing, but at the end of the day, money is, agree that money gonna always talk. So people gonna want to have a belt, so and make different belts. People get paid. It's probably gonna never happen. They probably gonna never. It's probably gonna. It might even extend. I mean, it probably be more belts and more belts to be honest.
Yeah.
So when you talk about the belts, so you got the WBC, WBO, WBA, and IBF. Right?
Yeah.
So you got four. Right. Those were the four main. I think we grew up, or at least I grew up on the W's.
Right.
The IBF was the last one, right?
No, I think the WBO
was the last one.
Okay,
WBO.
no, you're right.
Yep, it's WBO.
Absolutely right.
Because IBF doing for heavyweight.
That's the one Bud had though, but he the thoroughest one. You know what I'm saying? I think he had it first. Yeah. But
what do you saying cut down them, or you saying cut down the WBA Intercontinental?
Yeah, just kind of all that. Let people have more of an incentive, because to reach the higher, and then they'll fight. But it's just like I said. Mayweather. I ain't gonna say that's my man. I know him though, right? I love him, but he just, and I'm not blaming him because he did what he had to do. It's a success story too, but it messed the game up a little bit because now everybody want money. Canelo, I love Canelo. My wife loved Canelo. But he has disappointed me so much, man. Like I'm real disappointed. Like I never would have thought that. I just feel like look, he's ducking Benavidez. Now, there is no doubt about this. I mean, this is obvious. It's too obvious. He does. Like, why? It don't, yeah, I hear y'all talking, he really a light heavyweight and all, but man, if he can make the weight, he made the weight, stop making excuses. Canelo should not be done by nobody. He's a major figure, but what he's doing is he's saying, look, I know what he's thinking. Look, man, everybody see that Mayweather thing. Look, this is my life. And I get it too. But I just feel like if you ain't going to be the gladiator with the gladiator attitude, don't get into it. And I do care about my life too, but every time I went in there, I was really willing to, every time I went in there. I mean, it's just, like I was saying about the Haney thing, I would much rather be the best. Trust me, man, it's about being the best. I mean, I get the two, but it's about being the best. It ain't about, I get a one, I lose one, and you lose. Nah, ain't nobody. I just don't see that. Not at that level. And especially the way him, Tank, and Shakur is going at it. Man, he wasn't trying to lose. He wasn't trying. He definitely wasn't trying to lose. And that we talk. And now that we're talking about it, I want to tell y'all that I think, even though I think Tank is my man. I love Tank the most. And plus, we kind of intimate around the same area. He been at the
Right.
We go and Ty and all them, and the brothers, the Petersons. But I do think Tank's my man. I think Tank the best, but I do think Shakur has a better IQ in the ring.
So I think it's weird to me you bring up Shakur, because if we talk about Canelo ducking, he's being ducked to me.
Too. Also,
he can't get a fight. He can't get a big money fight for nothing, bro.
No. You right about that too, but he being ducked by Benavidez though.
No.
He talking about
I'm
Shakur.
saying you talking about Canelo.
Oh,
I'm saying
no.
Shakur can't get that big money fight for
people ducking
nowhere.
him. He's saying people ducking Shakur.
Yeah.
I understand why they ducking him though, but I don't agree with it. But man, Shakur, man,
He
I'm gonna
legit.
tell you, he. People don't really know he is really incredible, man. I mean, he got that thing. Oh, he can stand there and have a punch come this close to his face, and he know that distance. He's mastered it.
Mm-hmm.
He's
incredible. He really is.
I tell you something funny, interesting about the Pearson brothers. Let me see if you remember this fight. So a while ago, I was living in Phoenix, and me and wifey was going to Reno, just a random trip to Reno. So I get on the Southwest Airlines flight, and there's a couple dudes, and then these two brothers. So I get to talk. Anytime I see somebody, I'm like, hey, what's up, my dude? How you doing? So I'm talking to the brothers. I'm like, hey, what y'all going to Reno for? It was like, hey, we boxing. So it was the Pearson brothers.
Oh.
But it was when Sean Bay lost to Paul Williams.
Oh, that's been a while ago.
Remember that fight?
That was a while ago, bro.
They were young boys.
Wow.
And they were on the undercard.
Okay. Oh,
in the Reno. So
okay.
The funny thing about it, I went to the fight. I'm sitting 10 rows back. And Sean Bay was there with Steve Francis that used to play with Maryland.
Mm-hmm.
So I started yelling out, DMV, baby, DMV, don't worry about it. Because it was when he had lost. And he came over to me. I was like, man, keep it up, champ, keep it up. He, tied gloves and he walked back. But then when you bring up the Pearson brothers, and so that was, what, 23 years ago?
Oh, yeah.
I said that was easily early 2000s, bro. 2001.
Yeah.
That was,
Absolutely.
So when you bring up the Canelo and they say David Benavidez is a light heavyweight or whatever, that flies in the face of bullshit to me because Canelo ain't say that when Amir Khan was a blown up whatever he was, he had Amir Khan by 25 pounds when they went in the
ring. Yeah, wow, I didn't know that.
So it was about I think Amir Khan weighed 152. He was up over 170 for a 154 fight because he rehydrated.
Yeah.
So to me, I mean, Rob, you a Canelo fan?
I am. To me, Canelo really showed me a lot after that Floyd fight. After that Floyd fight, it seemed like that's when he went on a road and he wasn't losing. He learned from that fight, to me.
Yeah.
He really learned from that fight. But again, like I explained to Big Toe, Canelo right now is protecting his brand. That's why he's ducking Benavidez. He's protecting his brand. He's gonna
lose.
Yeah, he knows that, and he know if he lose that fight, he's gonna lose hundreds of millions of dollars. He gonna lose.
So do you think he fighting Jamie Mungua? Do you think that's a lock for him?
Who, Canelo?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know that. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you good. Yeah, I think that's a lock for him. Yeah, bro. That's a lock for him for sure.
Because I follow he's funny, but I follow Paulie Malignaggi, and he thinks this young boy gonna get him. He thinks this young boy gonna get Canelo.
Oh, really? Okay. I need to follow him. Hey, thank you. Because you know what? That's a good one to follow.
Oh, bro,
Paulie keep it real, yo.
And it's clarity. I like the way when he speaks. Yeah, I like him.
Yep.
Okay.
So I follow it. So piggybacking on that, what's your thoughts on a boxing commission headed by somebody like a Teddy Atlas? I asked that question because when you look at UFC, you don't have these issues because Dana White, look, this is the champ. This is first, second, third. If we can't get that fight with the number one contender, next person and I. But you're not going to dictate. You're not going to fight the number 14 contender just to save your brand. What's your thoughts on a overall boxing commission? One 1, maybe 2 belts per weight class, and then everybody else trying to chase those 2 people. They unify. He now has the whatever you want to name these 2 belts, and then that's it. Versus all of these belts and all of these promoters get to dictate who gonna fight who and this, that, and the other. What's your thoughts on more of a boxing commission?
Yeah, I don't have no problem with that. I like that. I mean, I like the idea. I mean, yeah, I want some structure. You know, I think it's better. You know what I mean? I think we get better fights. You know what I mean? I think we get the right fights.
Right, get the fights people want to see.
Yeah. I mean, best. I mean, I want to be the best, so I got my eye on the best. I shouldn't be jerked around. And now, I ain't gonna lie. Now, let's say somebody was like, "Hey, I want to give you a couple of million, some step aside money for a couple of months. I'm gonna still let you fight him, but we got somebody trying to fight him. I'll take the money. You know what I'm saying?
Especially if I'm a young boy.
Yeah. But I'm not gonna get to me for like they did Bud, like 7, 8 years. I mean, So I mean, yeah. So other than that, though, I'm with a commission. I like that though. I think that's right.
I think the problem Bud had is the same problem Shakur has.
Yeah.
Nobody will fight them, and then they'll say, "You ain't fight nobody."
Right.
And it's like, well, you won't fight me, dude.
Right. Gary Russell had that same problem too.
Yes, he did. His brother's decent too.
Yeah.
Oh goodness. Hey, listen, his little brother is incredible too. His little brother, man, is so nice and so polite, and I mean, they were raised. I mean, their dad was incredible.
He passed away recently, didn't he? A couple years ago, right?
Yeah, that rocked everybody because everybody, he was so personal with everybody. He was engaging with everybody. Everybody loved him, Yeah.
So let me ask you this. So we talked about the Haney and
Garcia
fight. We talked about the weight. To me, it don't make sense if you fighting at welterweight 147, but you're allowed to come in at 160 pounds. What's your thoughts? What's your thoughts on a hydration clause?
Oh man, wow. See, that's one question nobody never asked me. So look, so
were you one that benefited from after you made weight?
Oh yeah. We are everybody. First of all, everybody does now. Everybody does. Just maybe everybody. Some people know how to hydrate more than others. That's why. But I'm used to honestly, when people is overweight. I mean, we just went with. I just ain't really care. Honestly, I personally don't care. If I fight somebody, I don't care if they overweight now. I mean, my coach had me in there just with all type of heavyweight. That's all I did was spar heavyweights. I know people say spawn, but I'll be honest with you. Sometimes spawn is harder than the fighting. I've been in with, and I just honestly, I personally just don't care. That just don't I don't care about that. Now I do know some things are disadvantaged. Like when Gotti used to come in 30 pounds over. I mean, Gotti would do much, so he's one of the reasons why they cut the days down. You can't use 2 days to hydrate. You can only use 1. Stuff like that.
You remember the weigh-ins used to be like on
Wednesday or Thursdays, right?
Now they on Fridays. Good point.
Yeah, because people, you can go like we would PNC too, and it would be a drink you can use that hydrates you too, and kind of put all that thing back in after you done, hydrate everything. So, and it's a lot of tricks. People know some tricks of doing things.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I had to cut it down. But I personally, if I'm fighting somebody, I personally just don't really care. Even though I know it really matters, but I just didn't at that time and that level. You know what I'm saying? Now, if I had reached a level with Haney and them like that, then it really would have mattered because it really would have mattered. You know what I'm saying? I got millions of dollars on everything. But I personally can't. Now, if I got my son in there, then I do care. So I guess to answer your question. Yeah, I do care. So yeah.
What'd you fight at?
I fought junior middleweight, I fought middleweight, and I fought super middleweight.
Did you?
Say it again?
I said you fought super middleweight too?
As a professional, yeah. I think I won, what's that, 167? I think it was high as 167. But But now as an amateur, I fought all the way to one. I started 125, 139, 147, I fought 156, I fought 165, and then I turned pro, and then I went down to 154. Because now it was for real. So I'm not,
Right.
because when I was amateur, I might fight 168, and I was only weighing 150 something. I used to like doing that just to prove myself, do little stuff. But once I couldn't really play that game no more because that thing was for real. You know what I'm saying?
It's funny because it was. I remember. I don't know if Rob remember this or can attest to this. I know in high school it was always two dudes that I made sure I was always cool with. I wasn't scared of nobody. I just knew my limitations. Right. So I knew not. I wasn't scared. I just knew my limitations. Sometimes, it is what it is. So it was Haru and
Mike Ward.
Mike Ward. And,
Hey,
God rest his soul.
Yes, sir.
Mike Ward.
Yeah, I ain't played with Mike Ward either.
I saw Mike knock out, somebody with him. Jones.
Oh.
Remember that in high school?
Susie brother. Yes, I remember that. Susie brother. Yes.
In the gym. You remember that, Rob?
Yes.
You remember that,
Yes. Yeah.
He
was mouthing off at him.
Fight him.
Yup.
He pushed Mike in the back of the head.
Yup. Like two or three piece, bruh. Knocked him out.
I said, yeah, that's my dude right there. What's up, boy? What up, hey, Ru? What's good? Oh, man. So, where we at now? Rob, you got anything while I look these up?
No, so for me, only thing I want to know, I got a few fighters that I put together, and I just want to know who would you take over these fighters. So I just paired some fighters up, and good. A lot of these fighters are old school fighters or no new school fighters. I got maybe one or two fighters that's fighting still. So first on my list going to be
this person or this person.
Yeah, just like I'm looking at So who would you take? So I got Floyd versus Sweet Pea Whitaker.
Ooh,
Floyd versus
Sweet Pea, yeah.
Ooh, you starting with that? Wow. Hey, you ain't got no warm up questions.
Yeah, I don't know.
Right. Hey man, that's Wait, but
would anybody get hit, dog? I don't think nobody. Boy,
I would have to pick Floyd only because this the pop and he'll just start pop, and try to move. But I know Floyd to be all the way down here with it.
So is Sweet Pea, bro. Sweet Pea's the dance on the floor.
Sweet Pea.
Yeah.
Gonna make me pick.
Okay. All right.
So you said Floyd?
He said Floyd.
Yeah.
All right. My next one, Ray Leonard, Bud Crawford. Bruh.
Man, you wild.
Damn. They wasn't part of my 20 questions, was it? Damn. And they prime? So Bud at like 30. Ooh, shit.
I would have to go with Ray, though.
Yeah.
I would have.
Okay.
What's your reasoning for that, hey, Ru? I'd love to hear your explanation on that.
Well, because I think about the accomplishments, amateur, and I think about I'm looking at. I've seen, but see, I know Bud got a lot of arsenal too. That's how I knew it was gonna be Spence, and Ray got that arsenal too. But I think I've seen more from Ray, so that's the best I can give. I've seen more.
Okay.
From Ray.
I'm going Ray, bro. I think I'm going Ray.
Yeah.
I know these questions weren't for me, Rob. But I'm saying when you bring up Ray, I'm going Ray, bro.
Okay.
Now I set up again.
All right, so my next one, Roy Jones Jr., Marvin Hagler.
Roy Jones Jr.
Ooh.
Look.
He went quick with that one.
Roy must be your boy, huh?
Roy, listen, I modeled my style after Roy after a while. I started off with Mike Tyson, and then because that's what I thought I first started. That's all I did. I was in the mix, boom, hit for hit, boom, boom. But then I was watching Roy one day, and I was like, hold on. And the object of the game was to hit and not get hit. So I started trying some stuff and realized was accurate enough and it was good enough to model him a little bit, especially against the opposition I was facing at that level.
Okay.
And I was and I was able to do some things. You know what I'm saying?
You
So
kept that left hand down. I saw the fight you did at the end of that video. When you pop, so at the end of your story on YouTube, they did a knockout, and I saw you had the left hand down, and you caught him with I had to go back and rewind it because it was street. He walked right into a little quick right hand that you timed.
Right hand.
Yeah.
But he was throw a 1-2. He was getting ready to throw a 1-2 because what it was is he was really aggressive. So so what I said I was going to do was have him chase me.
Calm down.
So as soon as I stopped, he would be so overcome with I got him and just make the move 1-2. Like what I did, I stopped and then he threw the 1. I stepped over the 1 and caught him between the 2.
He was done.
Go ahead,
Rob, my bad.
No, you good. Yeah, Roy Jones. I love Roy.
All right. Next, Julio Cesar Chavez, Oscar De La Hoya.
In a prime, because Oscar already beat him. But Oscar beat him.
But Chavez he was over the hill, bro. He had already had like 900 fights, bro. Yeah.
So even though I like Oscar, I mean I know Oscar too. Good. Actually, me, Oscar, and Mayweather was at the same nationals in Massachusetts. That's why I met Oscar. He used to work for the glove people, ringside. He used to work for ringside.
Okay.
And so he would be. That's why I met him at. And so go ahead. I'm sorry.
No,
so who'd you pick, Haru?
He said
Chavez.
He said Chavez.
Okay.
All right. B-Hop, Tommy Hearns.
Tommy Hearns.
Ooh.
Man, that was quick.
Only because I just see Tommy stand on the outside and just pick him.
Hey, bro, yeah.
He can't let B-Hop get in the inside. But the thing about it was he would absolutely let him get in the inside because he an old school fighter. Them jokers, they rumble.
Yeah.
Man.
I got 2 more for you. Manny Pacquiao, Roberto Duran.
Woo! Hey, that's a good one right there.
Hey, that's that one right there is whose chin gonna hold up.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
But unfortunately, I would have to go with Roberto Duran.
See, me too. Me too. And I love Pacquiao, but Duran, I'm about to go with Duran, bro.
I have to.
Yeah, I have to go with the hands of stone for sure.
I'm going with Duran. I'm not a Manny guy, so I'm going with Duran. Plus, I know Duran can take a punch because I watched what he did to Iran
Barkley, yeah.
And that was well above 140. That was at 160. So you talking about him and Man? Because don't forget, he made his bones at 147. That's where he beat Ray at 147.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if Manny holding up to him at 147.
I think he's just too powerful, man.
Maybe not. But I'm gonna tell you what I thought about because I was getting ready to say, well, I seen Manny get knocked out, but I ain't never seen Roberto Duran. But then I was wrong because you see the Hearns.
He was sleeping before he hit the ground. He was sleep.
Steph Curry. Steph Curry. Yeah. Before he hit the ground, bro. Yeah.
Go ahead, Rob. What's your
last one. The 2 greatest heavyweights of all time, Tyson, Ali.
I got the poster right here.
Oh, you talking about against each other?
Yeah. Who you taking, Tyson, Ali?
Oh, absolutely, unequivocally. I'm glad y'all let me explain this. Mike Tyson.
Okay. You got all the time you want.
Okay, Mike Tyson. I gotta tell y'all this, so I don't know. Can we pause this when you think 2 things? Like he animal 10%. I don't know. Let me know.
No. We can take a.
Go into the bathroom. I can edit you pissing.
Yeah.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. Go ahead. We can wait.
Go ahead.
Wait. Let me say this. This is important, right? I know no bull. I always think about this. Now, Ali, I love Ali. Like, this is some real stuff. I really, really love Ali. There's only 2 people that I really cried. There's 2 people that I cried over that died that I didn't know. That was Tupac and Muhammad Ali. I could really feel when Ali died, man. If I could come back and be anybody in the world, if reincarnation was real, I would come back as Ali. I love his humanity. I love the way he loved people.
Mm-hmm.
Ali was an incredible angel, man. I really believe that. Boxing was just a little thing he knew, but he was an incredible boxer too, though. I do think he was the greatest, but he was greatest not just because of his fighting, because of who he was
as a man. Right.
Mm-hmm. Like he had some women problem. We all have our issues, but he was just an incredible man. I know God was with him. I can feel it. It's like I know with Tupac, right? That's my own thing. Right? So with Ali, but to keep it real, Tyson would have destroyed Ali. I mean, when I say destroy, I would bet. I would. I mean, I would. I mean, I'm just. I
Hey,
know.
I
I
think
get
Tyson
this
would have
from
beat
you.
him too.
I tell you, nobody would have went to. Nobody's never gone to Ali's body like Mike Tyson would have gone. Nobody could come in and get in there. Frazier was the closest. You see what
Right.
Frazier did. But Mike Tyson, no Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson is humble. He talked that trash about, I could Lewis. Nah, Mike Tyson, heavy. If you could see him thinking, the body, how he just, he was absolutely incredible. He would have, I personally, Ali wouldn't have lasted, unless it was a real young Ali out of the limit, moving. But
Take both
by
of
the time
take both of them at 22. Both of them at 22.
See,
Mike was the youngest heavyweight champion.
okay. So at 22, I think that Ali could have stayed away from him and boxed the hell out of him. But after the Liston fight, maybe 2 fights after the Liston fight, I think Mike would have got him. There's no way when Mike was fight, even when Mike fought. How old was Mike when he fought Razor Ruddy? That was an incredible fight.
they fought
Mike,
twice, right?
yeah, they
Yeah,
fought twice.
but he still was early in his 20s. He might have been still like 19, 20.
Really?
Because
I'm about to ask Google right now.
because remember Mike won the
How
heavyweight
old was
championship at
Mike
19.
Tyson when he fought Razor Ruddy?
Right.
Rob, you can answer that too if you want to.
That's a rough one for me.
I would have to go Floyd. You know what? That's a tough one. Ray Leonard versus Floyd.
Yeah,
Ray Leonard was way
yeah.
more powerful than Floyd. Both of them had great hand speed. Both had great defense. I think Floyd's defense is a little bit better than Ray's, but Ray was a little bit taller, stronger. So I might have to
Yeah.
get that extra Ray. I probably would get an extra Ray, man.
So I'm gonna go with Mayweather too, but I'm gonna tell you the why I'm gonna go with Mayweather.
Wait a minute. Rob, you said Floyd
I
and
said
turned
I
around and said
did. Then I
Ray.
said
Like what?
Ray. Yeah.
I get it. I get it.
And then when he said I'm gonna go Floyd too, I'm like, hold on.
Nah.
When Hayden
Yeah,
was
man.
like, I'm gonna go Floyd too, I'm like, hold on, I'm confused. So
Yeah.
who you got, Rob?
Yeah.
Both, man. Fuck it. It's a drawer. It's a drawer, bro. I can't, bro.
Who you got, Hayden?
Let's say both.
Yeah, man.
I would go with Floyd. I'm gonna go with Floyd because the reason why I'm going with Floyd is because I think the way to beat Floyd is not going to be technical. I think you got to rush him and rough him up a little bit. And I ain't seen Ray do that. No, that ain't Ray. He ain't rushing in there. He not a
Aggressor.
huh?
He's not an aggressor.
No, not like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But don't you think fighting him, he can turn into that? Like when he got behind against Hearns in the first fight, when he got behind against Donnie Lalonde,
that's my favorite fight too, him DeLon.
Yeah,
but you right. I just don't think that he is as technically sound as Mayweather. So
no,
I think if he tried to do that, he might lose. But it'll be. I think it might be a split decision. I think, you know what I'm saying? I think it'll be tight. I don't think he'll just,
Yeah, well, we know Floyd ain't knocking nobody out, so we know that. Yeah, we know that.
The early Floyd.
Man, Floyd ain't knocking nobody. Yeah, he's knocking out bums.
Before he had those
knocking out
brittle hands, bro.
He's knocking out bums, bro.
Was a bum. Diego Corrales was a bum.
Nah, he wasn't. Nah, Diego Corrales was nice. And
Floyd got power. Floyd got power strictly because the speed. You know, speed is power.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know what I'm saying? That, you know, anything that's gonna surprise you gonna be, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, Floyd, you know. So I don't know. I would go with Floyd in that though. I think he'll just pick him a little bit, pick. You know, do little stuff like that. And like he said too, I think his defense is better than
Ray's.
Yeah.
So you know, one of the upcoming fights is Tank and Frank Martin.
Yeah.
Why are you laughing at that?
because I feel like because so before Tank, I'm mad they fighting for real because I ain't really want them to fight. I was because I want to see I like Frank Martin and I want to see and without Tank in a way he will be champion one day. You know what I'm saying?
You know, I was
But
at
I
his
don't.
last fight in Vegas.
Yeah, so his last fight I didn't like the way it looked. Now I'll
No,
admit he didn't look good. He didn't look
no.
good. But I'm gonna tell you, but he's good though. He's really good. I just don't know why he looked like that. But you know, sometimes you have a bad night. It's been many
Right.
nights. I fight like what the hell wrong with me? But I look dumb or I don't know. But I don't know. But I don't know why he looked like that in that fight. It bothered me. But Frank Martin is a really good fighter though. He good, man. I think, of course, I think this is what I feel like. So I'm gonna put it like this. I'm gonna bet on that fight, right? I'm no, I'm gonna bet on that fight. The only reason I'm gonna bet, of course, on Tank, but the only reason I'm gonna put a little something on Martin is because I know that it's possible.
Right.
I know it's possible. This ain't gonna be no walk in the park. This ain't nothing sweet. This ain't nothing sweet for Tank.
You think so?
Yeah,
Are you saying that he has a chance to beat Tank on points? So you think excuse me, he can hurt Tank?
yeah. You know, man, I'm gonna tell you, Tank an animal. I love Tank. Tank is an animal.
Yeah, man.
I love everything about Tank. I love his attitude. I can't see that, but I can see that. I know that sounds crazy, but because I know in boxing anything is possible, right?
Right.
But Frank Martin got that punch though. He got the punch. If he catch Tank, he can so I'm say this, he could definitely drop him. So look, he can hurt him, man.
Yeah.
Tank, look, he can hurt Tank. He can hurt him. He can hurt him. If he catch him right, he can hurt him. My only thing is, I just wasn't sure if Martin was mentally ready for this top level. Like, is he gonna be scared? Is he gonna be ready? That really means everything. You know, it's 90% mental. You
Right.
know, and that matters. That matters. You know, so if he really not scared, I hear him talking to Tank. I heard him say, the Tank, yeah, bitch, you better be in the gym or something like that. I don't know if that's real or not, but or maybe trying to hype himself up, but. I hope he come there with the right attitude because if he do, he can possibly beat Tank. He
Okay.
could possibly beat. It ain't gonna be on points though.
That would upset an apple cart.
Oh yeah, and
That would mess up. I mean, that would put everybody would want to fight Frank Martin there because everybody will think they can beat him. Because he was supposed to fight Shakur and he backed out of that fight. He'll be what people looking at it about Ryan Garcia now because everybody want a piece of Ryan Garcia because they know, man, I could beat his ass, bro.
Yeah,
I could beat him.
They think they can beat his ass.
I want to see him fight Spence. That would be a good fight. But
Ooh,
look,
Ryan Garcia and Spinks?
yes, I would love to see that.
Ooh, boy. Nah,
But
man,
see, you
I think Earl Spencer,
saying
I
that
think Earl
with
Spencer
Ryan
beat him.
Garcia going to 154 then, right? Hey, Ru, you saying that if that fight would have to happen at 154, right?
Dang, but about that, you know what?
Because Spence can't make 147 no more.
No, you're right. They would, but that's right. Ryan Garcia said he's standing 47. Right? Yeah. Okay. So that way, but it'd be nice though. It'd be nice. He wouldn't be able to stand there like he did with Devin Haney and turn his back like that with Spence though.
Nah.
But it was something. It was something I was gonna say. We talking about right before that. Before we talk about Ryan and Haney, we talking about because something ain't finished.
Shit. Look, don't give me the line.
Oh, about Floyd?
Was it Floyd and who? We talking about Ray?
Yeah, we were talking about Floyd and Ray.
We talking about Floyd and Ray?
I thought we was done with it. I thought we was done with that.
Don't worry about it. Yeah, don't worry about it.
Thinking that, I got a name we got to interject into that welterweight discussion. And I was telling Rob about him. And Rob, your boy too.
Let me guess.
Jerome Ennis.
That's another good one too. No, Teofimo's another good one too.
Teofimo. But wait, no, okay, so listen. Let me tell y'all how I feel about
Boot Ennis.
Listen to me. I hate the name. I think that's a corny name. It's dumb. But listen to me. Boots.
Real deal.
Boots is. I said this about this a couple of years ago. I saw him coming. Boots is really the real deal When I tell you, listen, he could beat Crawford, y'all. I know y'all. I know this, but people don't believe that. But he can beat Crawford. I mean, he can possibly beat Crawford. So he is Crawford. He's Crawford with a younger version,
Who
but
you
with the
put money
same.
on? If they fight next month, who you got?
I got that's messed up.
I'm going
Yeah, you
Boots.
talk about money. Look, you talk about money. I got to think now. Oh the way. But no. Honestly, if you saying if I couldn't put on both and I just had to put on one.
Yep.
Damn.
Too late
Okay,
for that.
so before I answer that, can I tell you why I don't know what to do?
This your show.
Okay,
Go
so
for
because I want to go with Boots because I know I believe Boots can beat him because they're energetic and all that. But I do believe that Crawford, because of his experience,
Experience.
he's going to figure out how to bring him to. And then with Boots being young and energetic, he want to prove to the world,
He gonna
and he
lure
going
them in.
he gonna try to do too much.
And Crawford gonna
That's
lure his
why I don't.
ass in to catch him.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
why I don't know what to do.
I can see that
But
too. But I think if Boots get in there and settle down within 3 rounds, I think he
listen,
have a chance. I
Well,
but
he
think
this
he
don't.
has
dude
a
Boots.
chance.
He don't have time to settle down. Bud don't normally settle fast.
Hey
Bud
man,
Yeah.
don't
but
normally
Boots
settle
hit hard,
fast.
bro. Hey,
Listen,
that dude hit
listen,
hard, bro.
Boots is the real deal.
That dude
Boots is
hit
the real. This
hard, bro.
it's his brain. Listen, it's his brain. It's his brain. It's the same thing that because it's that IQ. It's
Q.
the everything. It's the IQ. It's the distance. He got all them jokers in one. With the he got secure. He got all this in one. He might not have the power. That explosive power. But I'm saying he almost don't even need it because the speed with the power he got that generates enough to be incredible. This dude Boots. I wish he could change his name though. But this dude Boots, because I don't get it. I don't get it. But it's cool. It's cool.
Hey,
But this
where's he
Let me
from?
see. He's
Where?
Philly.
No,
Philly.
Philly. That's what I thought. Okay,
oh,
I was like,
I
let
man,
thought
me
it
tell
was
you.
Boots
Jersey
is
somewhere,
incredible.
but I
I
knew he was
just
from
wish
up
he
there.
changed his name.
Man, the way he can switch both. He can switch both just like Crawford, and he know exactly his distances. This dude is bad, man.
He is,
And
man.
yeah, bad boy right
So
there.
I think
Mm-hmm.
he gonna, in order to get those big fights, he gonna have to go up to one. He gonna have to go up to 154. He gonna have to chase some folks. He gonna have to chase some folks. Ain't nobody gonna fight him. Ain't none of those.
Yeah,
Bud ain't gonna come down to 147 to fight, because then he gonna be
yeah,
drained.
Right.
yeah. And I know
But
why Bud won't fight him. It's funny because Bud just keep being like, I know why he won't because it don't make sense. Man, I'm not fighting him.
it
Yeah.
don't
You
make
crazy.
money
But then
sense.
right, but then if I
He's
say that, I'm
Bud.
being
He's Bud 5 years ago, chasing it.
yes,
Yep. He's
yes,
Bud 5 years
and
ago.
Bud know it. Bud
Yep.
know it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he like, I'd rather fight Carnello than fight
Mm-hmm.
Grizzly.
The fight Boot Ennis.
Yeah,
Rob,
I would
what's your boy
huh?
Matias?
I
Oh,
look. I don't know much about him, but I've
Rob
been
dude.
heard. I've
That's
been learning.
Rob boy.
look, no, yeah, he's one of them little lightweight fuckers, man. But this dude is
He
a
140.
knockout artist.
I saw that on YouTube.
Knockout artist, man. I mean,
He
when I
walking
say
through
putting
folks
cats
at
to sleep,
140, bro.
hey, putting them to sleep.
So, so let me ask you this then. So, because I was watching him on YouTube, I did see. Because didn't he kill somebody too?
Mm-hmm.
So look,
Mm-hmm.
so let me ask you this. But when I watched him, is it me or his defense? I mean, he be walking in and
See,
just
he's cocky right now because nobody put hands on him yet. So he's got so much cockiness to him. But
yeah,
bruh, the power this kid have, man, it's unbelievable.
And,
yeah,
and,
It's
yeah.
and
unbelievable, man.
It
he
don't.
can take a punch too, hey, bro. Yeah, hey, bro. He can take a punch. Yeah, he can
Yeah,
take a
Okay.
punch.
but
I think he got a loss like in his third or fourth fight or something.
for a fight, yeah, early in
And
his
then
career,
ever since
yeah.
then, he just been
Then
sleeping dudes.
knocking motherfuckers out, yo.
Rob, I
Yeah, I
didn't know
heard
nothing
about.
about him. Rob told me about
Yeah,
him. I knew nothing about him.
Uh,
Rob told me about him.
yeah,
okay.
yeah. He's up and coming. He remind me of Lomachenko when Lomachenko first came on the scene. Then
Really?
Lomachenko just kind of faded out real quick. You know,
Yeah.
he was hot for a minute. Then he
Yeah,
had
he
that.
was.
He lost to
Well,
Whichcomb twice.
but no,
Mason?
his
No,
Oh
remember
no. Campbell.
no,
yeah.
he lost to Tiafimo.
No, but
Tiafimo
somebody
beat him.
before
No,
Teofimo, yo.
Teofimo was his first loss, and then he lost to he just lost to Devin Haney too. He about to fight Kambosos.
Oh, he about
His
to fight
next fight is Kambosos. He lost to Devin Haney, and Devin Haney didn't give him a rematch. He went up to 140 instead of staying at 135.
Right.
So he didn't give him the rematch. Hey, heavyweights, hey, bro. What do you think going on there? And I got another name for you too.
Okay. So the heavyweights, right? I gotta tell you, I'm a Wilder man right now. That might seem confusing because I know he, no technical nothing. I get it. He a ball, bro. But I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell you why I went with him. I saw him a long time ago, and I just watched him for years. I think in 2011, I've been watching, and I was just really amazed that I always say God with this man because his skills, man, was awful, right? And he be losing and everything. As soon as he he just changed
It's over, man. Fight over. He lost 2 rounds. Fight over.
Yeah, I've been a fan, man, and I really appreciate him now. To be honest, we don't have the same heavyweights no more. I like Joshua coming. The only fight of Joshua I like was when he fought what's the brothers?
Klitschko brothers.
Klitschko brother. I said, God, and that joint was
that was his best fight. That was his best fight.
They dropped each other like twice a piece or something. After that, he just bummed out. Like he wasn't being right. He wasn't fighting right. He was. I don't really have no heavyweights I like.
The heavyweight division is bummed out though.
It is because the new dude Gerard Jared
Anderson.
So I like them. I like them in the beginning, but I saw a lot of stuff. I wasn't sure how it was gonna go down, but the last fight I saw, he was getting, even before that fight, he was getting hit a lot, and I just worry about him. I just don't think he's gonna reach the greatness. You know what I'm saying? Because he just, he keep his hands low. But I do respect him. I like his power. I mean, I like not his power. I like his courage, and I like his heart. You know what I mean? I think he'll be okay. But the right person, you'll see, he's not going.
Ain't gonna reach the pinnacle.
But he can make a little money and then invest and stuff like that.
Yeah, let me ask you a quick question. When it comes to it comes to Deontay Wilder, you think he'd have reached his peak? You think he'd have reached his peak when it comes to boxing?
Unfortunately, though, I would love to see. I really want to see him knock out AJ. I wanted to see him beat Fury. I almost had a heart attack that last third fight, man. No, I'm not even playing, man. I was running back for the bathroom. You would have thought I was at, man. I'm telling you, to the ring. I was because if Dante has a jab, like a whip, never use it.
Yeah.
He never. And I just wish they could have got him together because he could have been really nice. He'd have been nice.
Yeah, man. He was definitely excited for a couple years.
Yeah.
What about the little Japanese dude Inductee?
Huh?
So I'm telling y'all, go check out this Japanese dude named Inductee. Ndoe. So
he pound for pound.
Yeah. He the dude right now. He
I don't know. He a heavyweight?
No. He's probably 130.
Oh, you say Japanese? Duh. Look, hold on. Japanese being a heavyweight. Duh.
I ain't say super wrestler.
I know. I just thought about that, yo. Japanese being a heavyweight. Duh. No good damn well. That's gonna be a little bantamweight ass motherfucker, yo. Oh shit! The goddamn door stopped. Shit. My bad, bro. I did ask for a heavyweight.
No. So I watched the fight one day. He fought Stevie Fulton. I lost money on that fight too. He fought Stevie Fulton and it was bad. It was like ain't nobody beating this kid, but he's just so short. I don't think it wouldn't be a good idea for him to try that move up stuff and all that other stuff. So is there any talent locally that we should watch out for from the DMV?
Oh my goodness, man! The DMV is, and y'all remember I said this. I mean, the next few years, the DMV, we're gonna have the most champions. We're gonna be the best. We got some bad jokers in here.
Okay.
I can't even name names right now. I can't because I was following for a minute, but I end up doing something else. I got another job, so I couldn't do all I was doing during the day and frequenting the gym. But we got a lot. We got some good, and of course, we got a guy going to the Olympics.
Oh, okay.
Harvey.
Yeah, see, I
Never.
don't know who it is. Yeah.
Yeah, we got a kid here. He going to the Olympics. He's in the Olympics. He made it and everything. He's in the Olympics. I think it's in Paris. Is it
Yeah,
Paris
it's
or
Yeah,
March?
Paris.
Paris.
It's Paris.
Paris. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
the Olympics. We got to keep our eye on this dude.
Okay.
His last name
I mean,
Harvey.
yeah, and guess what? Guess where he from?
Where?
Glass Manor.
Oxon Hill. He said
Little Glass Manor.
right no, Oxon Hill though. Oxon
Okay,
Hill.
that's what's up.
Yeah. So and he
Young boy,
don't lose.
teenager, 19, 20.
Yeah, he young. I forgot how old he is. He real young. But I'm gonna tell you, like he gonna be great as long as nothing happen and everything go to somehow outside of the ring. You know what I mean?
Right.
He should be
Right.
as long as he do. He gonna probably be the next Mayweather. I mean, he don't lose. I mean, the dude bad, and then he good, man. This dude gonna probably be ain't no probably too. He gonna be a future world champion. Absolutely.
That's what's
What
up.
gym was he in?
Oxon Hill
You
with
what's the brother that had the Petersons?
they was up headbangers. That was
Headbangers.
Boog and Barry.
Yeah,
Barry,
there you go. There you go.
that
There
Barry,
you go.
they the staple for DMV.
Right.
They just yeah.
Are you training
Yeah.
anybody
Barry,
right now?
Barry always, huh?
Are you training anybody right now?
Yeah. I train people. This is my gym. This is my gym right here. I train from 6. I'll take like 6 to whatever. I mean, I train old people. I would say old people, elderly. Train and kids and
I
Of
know you
course, we
got
see that.
Sherrod's son.
Mm-hmm.
oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's my little nephew right there.
Yeah, man. I was pressed to get him. Hey, look, when he was born, I said, hey. But look, when I said it, I told Sherrod, I said, I spoke into existence. Cause when I saw him, I said, man, I'm trying to train him. He was like, bet. But I ain't never know when
Right.
he was excited.
Well,
That's
I
what's
had
Hey,
up.
already told him, bro, that
can I,
boxing
can I
stuff
take
is only for a
it?
little while. Once I get
Say it
my
again?
hand on, I said, I already told Sherrod that boxing stuff is only for a little while. Once I
I
get my
already
hands
know.
on him, start shooting these jump shots, he gonna forget all about them damn boxing gloves. You can't shoot no boxing gloves. You can't shoot no jump shots with boxing gloves on.
No boxing gloves on. Nah, but look, I just want look. He ain't gotta be no fighter, right?
Yeah,
I
we
just
show
want
him the
him to know
discipline.
and some break, he got
Right.
it.
Yeah.
He good. Yeah. I'm gonna tell people that's my uppercut right there.
Yeah.
Do
Hey, look,
you?
can I scan it real quick so y'all can see it?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's do it.
Yeah.
All right, that's it. Let me show y'all real quick. Boom. That's some of our stuff. That's I get the weight, try to get that going a little bit. Can y'all? Am I showing it back good?
Yep.
Y'all see?
Now you
I
good.
see it,
Yeah.
Rob. You good?
I'm good.
Yeah. Ali, that's some of my equipment I use for the that's my bag. I use my chair is usually over there, so I set it up. That's where I was, right there. Boom.
Okay.
Yeah, and then some of my pictures, and some of
Superman.
my yeah, man.
Who gave you that nickname, bro?
This dude named James McAllister. James McAllister is a professional fighter too. We came up together. He's actually a pastor now,
Mm-hmm.
and he and one day, I mean, it was just that simple. He came into the gym, and I said, King James. And he was like Superman, and it just stuck. I mean, and people in the gym, what happened was, and then what really made it popular, but that's how I was in the gym, I put it like that. But what really made it popular was Discombobulating Jones. He's been marked by ESPN, HBO, Showtime as the best. He's a ring announcer. He was just at my book signing, and I just introduced him with all this stuff. I can't even remember all his accomplishments, but it's been a lot. He's the first successful black announcer. So he's really he's been real successful. But what was I saying? You know, I get hit in my head now. What was I saying? Why did I bring him up? Well, no, yeah. So he started.
See.
So look, we were in the ring. And he did it on his own. I know I was just dead, and I usually he announced, and he just came on his own. It's not a bird. It's not a plane. It's Superman. So I guess he heard somebody say it, and then he put a little twist to it. And then he made it. He would do it where he would be like, "It's not a bird. It's not a plane. It's," and then everybody in the crowd would be like, "Superman."
That's
So
how
he started that. He started. Yeah, he the one that pushed it, got it out there.
Do you have a copy of your book with you right now? Well, let's plug your book.
Oh man, yeah, it's upstairs though.
Go
I mean,
run and get it. We can edit it. Go.
And cut. Look.
This shit go, hey bro, I'm gonna have about 3 hours of film to edit. This is good though. I'm enjoying this. I can't believe Atlanta picked him. If I'm him, I'm upset.
They want him to learn behind Kirk Cousins, bro.
But Kirk Cousins got another 4 years, bro.
But most rookie quarterbacks don't play until their third year anyway.
Not these days.
Hold on. But we do remember Kirk Cousins is prone to get hurt, bro. Keep that in mind. He's prone to get hurt.
What if he don't? Like, if I'm Penix, I want to go to the Raiders.
I think this is an insurance policy for them, bro. I think it's an
What I'm
insurance
saying,
policy
bro,
for Atlanta.
you don't draft insurance policies at 8.
Okay, you draft him at 24. I get it. Second round.
There's so
I
much
get it.
stuff Atlanta needed. Typical Atlanta, bro.
I mean, outside of they got a good running back in Bijan Robinson. They got
two of them. They got the other dude too. The light-skinned bruising dude.
They got a good tight end and receiver. I mean, only thing they really missing, I mean, of course, defense. I mean, the defense is all right. They're probably in the middle of the pack when it comes to defense.
Why not draft another receiver and put him on the other side? Why not draft
a receiver is one of those positions you can get in second or third or fourth round, bro, and develop. We all know that, bro.
So can a backup quarterback?
You want a backup quarterback, or you want a starting quarterback that's going to be backing up your quarterback now? That's the difference, bro. They got a starting quarterback.
It does not make it. All right, cool. Let's see. What's the name of the book, bro?
It's Tears of a Clown.
Okay, tell us about your book.
It's so the book is hold on, plug this back up. So the book is about, this is before boxing, right?
Okay.
This is pre-boxing. This my life pretty much is about me. I was adopted. You know, you heard some of my story, right?
Yeah.
I did that when I was out there before I started fighting. You know, just some of the issues I had some abandonment issues. I had a whole bunch of issues, and I would take them out. I mean, people would bother me, and because I would been bullied and stuff like that. So I would start taking them out on people, no matter what they did. And what I would do was I would do things. I would hurt people, you know, and do stuff when they bother me, and so that was
why you and I was cool in high school. You wasn't hurting me, man.
but the thing was, I felt like they bothered me. Only they bothered me. But in the book, I go into more detail about some of my things I did. Because this is what I did. I never thought I was going to live, really, right? I thought I was going to die. You know, back then, you remember everybody was dying, you know, and then especially if you in the streets I was doing things I had no business doing. I just really thought I was going to die. You know, my frontal lobe wasn't developed. I didn't give a damn. I thought I was, you know, that old dumb stuff, but that's where I was. So, and I had these abandonment issues and I was bullied. So after all that, so now I got to a point where you couldn't even look at me wrong because I felt like it was like bullying. I would lunch out, trip on people and do wild, right? Then what I would do was, because I still had a compassionate heart, it would hurt me to hurt people. What I would do was, after I would do stuff to people, I would go and maybe, you know, get high and drink and start writing. That was my thing. I like to write. And I started writing poems. First what I did was write how I felt. I just raw, man. F this, that's how I feel. Fuck them. I don't care if this and that, they died, this, well. And then later, I would put it in poem form when I would calm down. Because I want the raw emotion. So I would put it. right how I felt. And then later on, I put in poem form. So now I got older and I started boxing. I changed my life around, and I forgot I had sent this because my cousin was locked up, and I had sent it to him to see if he had something to read after, because I had like a big all this stuff I wrote, how I felt and all this. And he had nothing to read, so I sent it to him. So, and I ain't thinking of it. So after years later, like 20 years later, which was maybe 3 years from now, he was like, "Hey, you remember this you sent to me?" And I was like, looking through it, I was like, "Damn, I remember this. Oh man, I remember this. Oh my God." And I was thinking to myself, "Oh my goodness, I forgot all about this." So I said, and I met this lady who was a publisher at the job I was working at. She was talking about books. I thought I wrote something that could be like a book. She said, "We'll bring it in." And the next thing I know, we working on a book. I'm talking, and so it's so raw. It go back. It's it's raw. You know what I'm saying? It's raw. But because of my godly background and who I was able uh, to put in form how I felt raw, and then still ask God for forgiveness and say how I felt when I did what I did was wrong, knowing I was wrong through the eyes of God. But this is how I feel, and I don't know how all that. Right? That's what I did, and I put in poem form, and so I got poems in here, like just a few poems, like matter of fact, let me
read one.
Like I say, misery, right? I'm tired of sick of being sick and tired, feeling stressed, depressed about my friends who died. I feel them next because I see I'm running out of peers. I'm trying to cry, but I see I'm running out of tears. Lord, tell me why am I trying to save all my tears? And for what? What drama? I mean, my daddy's scared, stuck up in his fears of losing my moms, and like a mirror, it's reflecting me. It's affecting me. I'm having nightmares of Black Jesus rejecting me. I mean, just how I felt, just raw. You know what I mean? So
Whoa. That's powerful, bro.
I appreciate,
What you just read,
I
well, what you
appreciate,
just said was powerful.
I
For
appreciate
sure,
You
for
got another
sure.
one?
that.
Can you share another one?
Yeah, I mean, so I have a so okay. This how my feelings about things like and it don't be all one subject. I just be like I hate that I live in a world where, and I did this I hate when I live in a world where a grown man can steal the innocence of a little girl, and then that little girl grows up to be a troubled woman, with trust issues and a whole lot of trouble loving, and a whole lot of trouble hugging and showing affection to a gender that failed her as an adolescent. I want to learn to love those who hate me. I mean, I pray that they become what others say they can't be. And what they can't see, Lord, please provide them sight so they can see at night that dark Jesus is the light. I want the courage of your servant Job. I want my faith to stay warm when the world is cold. I mean, I want to be your favorite like David. I want to remain the king that you created and do away with any and all selfish greed. I mean, I want to be a brother to another in their time of need. And even if I'm dying, Lord, let my praise be heard as lions roar. I mean, you came to earth, you thought we were worth dying for. Said living here don't compare for what you got in store. Give me the courage, Lord, to raise my rod and split every Red Sea in my life, God, in the name of God, and curse any and everybody who won't let me through. You are the greatest, Lord. Everything is less than you. I mean, that's just one. So I
Boy,
just
hey man, nah, fuck that, yo. Nah, fuck that.
say that. Say that.
Hey, listen, hold on. Before anybody say anything else,
Uh,
as I'm sitting here listening to you speak, my brother, I close my eyes and I hit DMX. Real shit.
oh, I
I
love them.
I hit DMX, bro. Like real shit,
I love.
bro. And
I
DMX, when
appreciate.
it came to poem telling and storytelling,
Yeah,
he was the
yeah,
greatest, bro.
yeah.
The
Well,
greatest, bro.
that's why Satan was on his ass, bro.
Yeah,
You
bro.
hear me?
Yeah,
You know what
yeah,
I mean?
yeah,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
why he had his heart, man.
Hey,
Made him
yeah,
stand them
man.
demons.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
You good at what you do, bro, for sure.
Hey, I'm happy.
Y'all appreciate it.
Hey, I'm super impressed, bro. I am so
Thank you, brother.
proud of the man you've become.
Thank
Especially
you.
we've been knowing you for a long time, and a lot of people we grew up with. went different ways or are gone, went different paths, or not doing as well spiritually, or even physically. Mentally, that's a big one. But
that's
to
a big one,
see,
yes, sir.
Because I've known you for so long, but it's watching your YouTube story, it was so much I didn't know you were a doctor. Right?
I know what you're saying.
I didn't know a lot of stuff that you had mentioned in your YouTube documentary, as well as some of the stuff you discuss now. It was, 14, 15, 16 years old. We don't know what nobody doing besides in the hallways or at the parties.
That's right. That's right.
Or at the football, basketball game.
In the neighborhood, on the block.
Or in the neighborhood. So to know that, you had all these trials and tribulations, and then to see the dude you've become, man, I'm honored and blessed to call you a friend, my dude.
Yes, sir. Thank you, man. Yes, sir.
I'm honored.
Oh, y'all the same. I do. I was scared. I didn't know I was gonna make it. Thank God, man.
Nah, bro, you are a beacon of light. Those 2 poems you just read, I had to keep my eyes straight focused, because if I would have blinked, I would have probably started crying. That's how powerful it was.
Oh man, thank you, man.
And I want to promote your book. Everybody that watches this episode, please go out and get Tears of a Clown.
Well, I can find it on Lulu. So
where can you find it? It's Tears of a Clown, right?
Yeah, Tears of a Clown. It's not the Amazon. It's Lulu. My promotion. I think it's Lulu. I'm not gonna say Hulu. It's Lulu. I think it's Lulu.
Okay.
He think I'll be on Hulu trying to subscribe to his shit on the TV app.
They're gonna be on Hulu trying to find a book when the movie's on.
Right, not Hulu. Yeah, man.
Hey, Tears of the Fields was a movie back in the day too, and that's a group or a song.
Yeah.
Smoking.
Oh yeah, Robinson,
Hold on, man. Let me plug the book real fast. So we got Tears of a Clown by Haru Carter III. Wherever you can find it, please find it. And check it out. I'm definitely going to get me a copy. Yeah, Hulu or Lulu. I'm definitely going to get me a copy.
Lulu. And prepared. Look.
Oh God, bro. I can't get nothing through to Rob, man. I gotta start working with this dude. I need another podcast co-host, dog. This dude the clown.
Oh God.
Oh man.
Woo.
Rob,
hey man, hey, we appreciate you, brother. This is our best guest. Say I appreciate this brother, man. Yeah, man. I appreciate you, brother, man. We got to do this again. Especially, listen, we should try to make this a thing to after every fight. That after every fight, we come on and talk about it. Big fight. We come on and talk about it. Yeah. We come on and talk about it.
Let me know. I'm down.
Okay, that's what's up, man.
Okay, cool. So the next week, the next time we're gonna have you on is after the Frank Tank fight.
Okay, yeah. So I gotta make sure I start making my predictions.
I think that's May. What's that? June 12th.
I think it's June.
I think June 12th sounds about right.
So I think we'll have you on the week after that fight. Try to get it as close to that Saturday as possible. Maybe a Monday night right after the fight.
Right.
And recap it, or maybe even depending on what time the fight going, maybe we can hop on right after the fight, depending on where you watch the fight or something like that. That may be a better way to do it. But man, you are a boxing expert. But more importantly, you're a great dude, bro.
You're a friend.
I can't tell you,
dude, man.
I can't tell you how proud I am of you and the dude you become, man. Real talk.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate
Definitely.
And keep inspiring the youth, man.
Yeah, please.
I'm trying.
And I'm trying. Know that when I get my hands on Jaden, he ain't gonna be boxing him. He gonna be shooting jump shots.
Nah, he gonna already know. He gonna already know what I need to know by then.
There you go.
Man, I love you, man. I love you,
hey, brother.
Thank you so much. Bro, and I apologize for last night. And we will get back with you in about 2 months.
Yes, sir.
Y'all, man.
Until then, we out.
Bro. Thank you so much.
Peace.
How about now?
Thank you. All right.
Stay on, Haru.